That song is stuck in my head. Y'all been singing that song for like the past hour. I actually just made it home from Brooklyn. I went to this Juneteenth celebration out in downtown Brooklyn in Albee Square. It was actually indoors. I thought it was outside. And I'm circling around the block and I'm like, okay, where is this festival? And turns out it's actually inside the building, even better. So I came across some nice, wonderful vendors. So I'm going to show you guys what I got from the actual festival that I just got back from. And then I'm going to show you guys what finally came in the mail from Nairobi, Kenya. And actually, I didn't have to wait that long. I was a bit surprised to see how quick it delivered. Now, we'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, it was a little bit of an issue with the mailing because it came through DHL. And DHL was a bit confused as to what the address was for my package, to deliver my package, and I sent it to a P.O. box, actually my business P.O. box that I have in Midtown Manhattan. So they were like, where do we take this package? So I had to give them an actual physical address for my where my P.O. box is located. But I got it, so I'm going to show you guys that package towards the end of this video. But before we jump in, I just wanted to say, like, I want to speak on the power of manifestation. Considering, like, I just had to just take a reflection. Sometimes it's good to just slow down and reflect on your own life and see, like, whoa, what have you manifested? So I truly am a firm believer of the power of manifestation, you guys. It is so powerful. It is amazing to see how our mind can have a vision. We can see something in our mind's eye. We can wish for something. We can visualize something, right? And visualization is a whole practice, you guys, like alongside mindfulness. Just thinking of a thing, meditating on a thing, seeing yourself in a certain situation or possessing a thing, and it's like in a matter of time, it's just like you take action steps, whether consciously or subconsciously, towards that vision that you have, and then it manifests itself. It's so amazing, you guys. Speaking of which, I'm actually looking at this folder here that I got from this real estate agent here in Upper East Side. I actually toured a one-bedroom condo in a brand new building here in Upper East Side, Manhattan, and it's worth $1.5 million. It's beautiful, right? And so I'm sharing this story with my colleagues at work, and they're looking at me. My supervisor's looking at me like, okay, and my coworkers looking at me like, okay, $1.5 million. But the way I see it, anything that I want, I get, right? Like, if you truly want something, nothing should get in the way of you being able to manifest it and to being able to bring it into your existence. That's just how I see it. So it's not a matter of, okay, can I afford something? It's a matter of, how do I get it, right? How do I go about attaining whatever it is that I want? That's the approach I've always taken. From me leaving Atlanta, Georgia, because I'm from Florida, but I moved to Atlanta, Georgia from Jacksonville, Florida. So even that was manifestation. Moving from Atlanta, Georgia to New York City on my own, manifestation. Like, I saw it in my mind's eye, okay, this is where I want to go. And I went. I didn't have anything set up, right? I didn't have that many resources, but I knew that it would work out, and I just stepped out on faith. Same thing when I left New York City back in 2014 and decided to, 2016. So I moved to New York City from Atlanta in 2014, and I left New York City in 2016 to move to Los Angeles to pursue my PhD in clinical psychology. But even then, I saw the vision. Like, I knew this is what I wanted to do. And I stepped out on faith. And when I tell you, like, I had, like, literally nothing in my bank account, yo. I was, like, on Eden. Technically, I think I had, like, $40 in my bank account, technically. But I really had nothing, yo. I just stepped out on faith, and the universe willed it. So I think when it's meant to be, it's going to be, and it worked out. I was committed to working towards my PhD. I had the discipline, I had the focus, And I did the damn thing, right? Moved back. I always said I wanted to move back to New York City from Los Angeles. Never really intended to live necessarily in Los Angeles while I was working on my PhD. Or after completing my PhD, I always knew I wanted to come back to New York City, and that I did. And I saw myself in a space where I, like, you know how you envision what your space is going to look like when you move into a new space. So I said that I was going to have it more African centered, have African art. It's going to feel like a African museum walking into my place. And what do you know? What do you know? That it actually is, right? Like, each room is just a masterpiece, and it's just a cornucopia of art that I myself created, and some of which I collected too. But it's just so colorful and it's so energetic. And I'm like, I was just telling my colleague that at some point my territory is going to expand because I have over 100 pieces of art hanging up in my space. And I have, of course, I have much room to add more, but at the rate that I'm going, I know that I'm going to need a bigger space, especially when it comes to my clothing. I've gotten this, like, it's, for me, it's more of an anti-drug, and it's a hobby of mine to just collect African pieces and clothing. That to me is art. And so I've kind of gotten in the habit of just going shopping, which you guys are about to see here in this video. And I'm like, I'm running out of space to put clothes. Like, I have so many clothes, it's insane, right? I could donate some, I could sell some, but I don't want to because I like what I have. I'm looking at this lineup of art pieces that I've actually worked on over the past week. These are drawings, and I'm actually going to paint them. I don't know if I'm going to start tonight or maybe tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning. But how many is it? 1, 2, 3. It's six there, and it's like 24 there. Paintings, you guys, that I'm about to do for Juneteenth. So I'm going to come back live and show you guys those when I finish painting those. It's amazing. So, and speaking of manifestation, it's just like, I see myself definitely climbing higher than where I am. And it's just no stopping. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into this video. But I just had to share that, like, anything you want, you can attain. I think sometimes we put our own selves in our own prisons, our own psychological cage when we don't have to. Nothing is holding you back but yourself. It sounds cliche, but it is so true. If you believe that you can attain whatever it is you can attain, if you believe it, then you will, right? I think the issue with a lot of people, they don't feel that they can because maybe no one in their family has, or they doubt themselves, right? And they're around other people who also doubt them. They speak negatively about their visions, and their plans, and they're looking at you funny when you're talking about this massive idea that you want to embark upon. For me, I see that I make much more progress when I move independently. Like, of course, I've been in relationships, and sometimes people ask me, like, what is a beautiful woman like you being single? You're so smart, you're beautiful, you have all of this going for yourself, but you're single. Why is that? And it's just like, I thought about this deeply a couple days ago. I'm always in deep thought, right, and self-reflection, but I was really in deep thought about this, and I'm like, when I look at my life, I see a pattern. I see that, yes, I've dated. Yes, I've been in long-term serious relationships where, I live with my ex-partners. We cohabitated. We shared spaces. We woke up every day together, right? And we spent a lot of time, a lot of hours and days and weeks and months and years together, right? But I realized, like, when I compare my level of ascension spiritually and financially, economically, when I was with my partners, right, at that time, versus now being an independent woman, I have climbed so high just by myself. Like, I see, like, I don't know if anyone else has taken the time, male or female, to look at your life and say, damn, like, how much progress you are able to make just when you walk alone. For some people, maybe they feel they need to walk with someone else, right? They may feel they can't achieve certain things in life unless they have a friend or a partner or a wife or husband backing them up. But for me, I think it's a complete opposite. Like, I have reached insurmountable heights that I know I'm very much well capable of it. And if anything, I feel that sometimes relationships and love can slow me down. So it makes sense, I think, how and why I'm single. And I've been single for the past going on 5 years now, right? My last relationship ended December 2017, and I've been single, and I've been happily single and making so much progress. And yes, of course, on the other side of that is like, okay, I want to nurture and build a family, and that's going to happen in due time. But when I see that I'm so happy and I have so much success, like being by myself, it's just like, all right, I see now, I see what it is, right? So moving along, let's switch gears a little bit. So I'm about to show you guys actually what I got from this Juneteenth market out in Brooklyn that I just got back from today. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys what I got from Nairobi, Kenya. I'm so excited. Boop, boop, boop. But listen, so yes, I look at my space. I look at all this art. You guys can't see what I see, right? You only see like certain pieces depending on the frame in which I set for you guys to see, but there is so much art on my walls. And if you just go back and look at all the videos that I made showing you guys my paintings and just put them all together, like, it's amazing. So yes, like this vision I had to have a space, a living space, and for me, my ideal is like a brownstone in Brooklyn or Manhattan. I see that Harlem does have some brownstones, and funny enough, one of my patients just out of nowhere mentioned, like, yeah, Harlem got brownstones. Like, I'm like, dang, was that the universe speaking to me? Like, I just feel like that time the universe be speaking to me, through people. They're not aware, but I get it, right? So I'm just like, that might be something. But the brownstones in Manhattan are slightly more expensive than the ones in Brooklyn. Like in Brooklyn, the ones I've been looking at is like $2 million. 1.5, 2 million. However, in Manhattan, you're talking about double that, like 3.5, 4 million. So I'm just like, oh. But hey, listen, when there's a will, there is a way. I just like the design. I like the inside of it. I like that it's spacious. I like the antique look, right? The look of antiquity, and with the blend of the modernity. I'm not saying that right. Like, you know, there's a blend of the old school with the new, and I just liked how they do that with a lot of the brownstones in Brooklyn and Manhattan. And I see myself having one of those. So mark my word. So mark my word now. When it happens, it's just like, okay, she's been talking about it. She's been talking about it. She's been talking about it. So mark my freaking word. But all right. So I'm about to. So I went to this store in Brooklyn, and surprisingly, this store actually carries like dashikis and like African wear. So I'm about to go and try these pieces on that I got from this store, and I hope it looks nice on me. I'm not gonna try on all the pieces, but only the ones that I'm feeling. Popping tags. We popping tags over here. We popping tags. We popping tags. So my idea is that, like, when I move into my next place, it's definitely gonna be, right now I have a 1-bedroom, 1 bath, but the next place is definitely gonna be much bigger. I'm gonna have a separate room just for my clothes, y'all. It's gonna be a room, but it's gonna be a closet, big ass closet. Closet of a I'm gonna go on a nice freaking diet because the thickness is real, yo. Oh shit. The thickness is fucking real. But yeah, I can see why celebrities have like these, like a separate room just for their clothes. Damn, you girl. Oh shit. Damn. And this is a large, but I think it gotta run small. Hold up. This thing gotta run small, my nigga. Yeah, it sure is a large. Alright. So I'm about to put on this jumpsuit. Oh shit, it's fucking popping. That's how you know your girl getting thick. For real. Definitely gonna change my diet. I'm gonna put this on so I can try on the other pieces. What they call it, cat suit. Your girl is thick. Your girl getting thick. Look at that. Alright. So I'm about to go try on these other pieces, but I had to slide this on underneath. And I heard a rip, yo. I don't think it was that bad, but I heard a slight rip. Like, where did it rip at? Alright. So I got this skirt, and it's like a knee-high skirt, I think. Let's see how far it comes. And I was debating if I should get it. I was torn in between like yes and no. And then I went ahead and said, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this. Alright. Modernity. That's what I was trying to say. Modernity. My words be getting twisted up sometimes. Y'all know I'm from the South. And we don't have the best education down there. Alright. Also said, y'all, I'm gonna get me a maid. I'm gonna get me a chef. Definitely see the need for it. I like it fits. I was wondering if it would fit, but look. Yes, it does. Me like, me like. Yes, honey. And I think it has pockets. Oh, it actually comes longer than what I thought. I should have got more than one. I thought it came like here. But it actually comes longer than I thought it would. Okay. But yeah, this freaking cat suit. This is a large. I thought it would be much more stretchy than this. But it's gonna work. It's gonna have to work. And then usually they come with a head wrap. Funny enough, I do not wear any of these head wraps. Maybe I should though. Maybe I should start wearing them. But I don't. I like showing my hair. And I saw this beautiful queen today at the Juneteenth festival in Brooklyn. And she had her hair wrapped up. It looked something like this, but much better. It was like much more put together. And I was just like, girl, you are beautiful. So I ended up having to support her. And I bought some things from her when I was at the festival. I'm going to show you guys. I got some jewelry pieces from her. But this, I didn't get this from the festival. I got actually this from a separate store in the area. I might actually wear this coming week. I might have to go back and get some more. There was actually another skirt that I saw that I like. But I said, you know what, I don't know how this one fits, so let me just get one. But since I see how it fits and I like it, I might have to go back and get another one. There was another print that I like. Okay, then. Okay, this is my speed here. Alright. So, I got 2 more pieces from this place. I look like I'm about to do some dancing with this on. I think these are called caftans. And I like that this place is really affordable. That's one thing I like about New York City just all together. You can find some nice pieces for the low. I'm not gonna probably wear this out anywhere. I'm just probably gonna wear it inside the comfort of my home. But I like this. Nice caftan. Should I tell you guys the prices for these? Beautiful, isn't it? I got 2. So I got this one, and then I got this here. Nice. All right, so I guess I'll tell you guys the prices. So these caftans, like these 2 caftans that I'm showing you guys now, I think it was like $3, $2.99. Can you believe that? But isn't that nice? In the South, we call it like a house dress. Basically, a dress you wear in the house, just sitting in the house. This is the back of it. I like it. I can do some videos in it. Me like. I like wearing African-centered clothing. It's African, period, African art. It's just, I feel very elegant. I feel royal when I wear it. Someone told me that it was a phase. An actual former supervisor told me that. A black psychologist. She told me I was going through a phase. I'm like, how dare you? She was like, oh, that was me. I went through that when I wanted to get more in touch with my African roots. So that's like a joke. I'm just like, that's you. Clearly it's not me. But I have a bunch of these head wraps that I don't know what to do with. So I don't wear them. I think I wore it like a few times when I was back in LA. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and try on the next piece that I got. This next piece I got actually from a vendor at the market that I went to today. House of Swag. Oh, I like her logo. Look at that. Look at that. That's cute, isn't it? I like her logo. Alright, so I'm about to try this next piece on. Alright, so what I paid for the skirt. The skirt was $9.99. Can you believe that? $9.99. Yo, I get freaking buy these things wholesale, a bunch of them, and flip that. How about that? I might do that, but I'm not really in the retail business. I have no interest in doing retail at all necessarily. I am planning to open like a bookstore, art museum, like a community center somewhat. And with that, of course, things would be sold, but retail really isn't my thing. Like, just retail, purely retail. Not really my thing, but, yeah. I thought about, like, I mean, I see why people go into retail here in New York City because you can get shit for the lowest. A lot of importing going on internationally, and they purchase it at very low prices, like pennies on the dollar, and they just flip it and make a nice little profit from it. So I can see that. All right, let me try on this next piece. Got it for the low, low. I'm in love with the cocoa. Yeah, that song just popped up in my head. I got it for the low, low. I can't believe how this cat suit fits on me. I'm like, damn. The thickness. The thickness is real. It's the thickness for me. Most certainly. Got it for the low, low. There was this dude on a train on my way back. He was jamming a whole playlist. I should have asked him, yo, what songs is that? Dude was rocking. He had a nice little speaker system too going. Songs that I haven't even heard of before. I'm like, okay then. Okay. Okay. Got it for the low, low. Alright, I'm excited about this jumper. Which she said is supposed to be loose fitting. Here. What should I eat today? Got it for the low, low. I'm glad I went out there. I got a chance to meet some really cool people. I'm going to show you guys some things, other little items that I got too. Alright, she was right. She was right. I was going to get a medium, but she's like, no, get a large so that it fits you loose fitting and it's comfortable. So that's what I did. Simple, it's basic, but I like. I actually like what it says here. So, can you see that? It says, I am one dope chick. The top kind of is made like a nursing scrub shirt. That's what it looks like. Or a doctor scrub. I like. I guess it works because I do work in the hospital as a doctor, a psych doctor. So, be cute. I like that. It's comfortable. I like comfortable clothing. The pants kind of remind you of the harem shaped pants. It has pockets. So I like. Alright, so I'm about to show you guys some things that I got when I went to this festival here today. And I'm really happy that I went. Because I was conflicted inside. I was like, should I go? And a big part of me wasn't going to go. A big part of me was like, you can just chill at home today, Danielle. But then another part of me was like, girl, get up, go. And so I did that. Let me put back on what I was wearing. But I did that, and I'm so happy that I did, because I'm going to show you guys some other things that I got. And so I'm like, yes. Oh, by the way, this jumpsuit, the I am one dope chick that I just took off, it's actually embroidery. Those words were embroidered into the jumpsuit. But that I paid $60 for it. Not bad. I'm like, you know what? I don't mind supporting black owned, you know? I actually feel good when I do that. Supporting my reflection. Got it for the low, low. I'm in love with the go. Yo, New York is getting back lit. I mean, it was already doing that like back in 2021, 2020. starting to reopen some businesses progressively, but yo, it's really getting back lit. I'm feeling the vibrations change here in New York. Because when I first moved back, when I tell you, New York was like a ghost town. It was like The Walking Dead up in here. And it was a certain different, it was just a desolate kind of energy. And now it's more lively. It's the New York that people know. From what I feel like, the energy wise. But yeah, a lot of people left and they feel like New York is not the same as it was before. Clearly not, because people have to wear masks. I don't be wearing masks. Like, fuck that mask shit. I think people feel they have to wear masks in their mind because they've been wearing it for so long. And there's one person gonna say, oh, this black dude gonna say, oh, you got your mask? I looked at him. He was like, yeah, I'm just saying though, because I caught COVID a week ago. Da, da, da. I'm like, I say, bro, that mask is not gonna save you, okay? When it's your time to go, listen, it's your time to go. That mask ain't saving nobody. He was like, yeah, you right. I was like, well, don't sit up here and call yourself trying to check me over no goddamn bullshit ass piece of fucking cloth that people put over their goddamn face. Hold your horses and sit back. So I got some jewelry. Now this jewelry I got was from this beautiful queen that I saw. She had this nice kente wrap on. And I'm like, girl, you are beautiful. And so I had to, I had to stop at her table. I had to. And check this out. Yeah, I feel like this piece of jewelry here should be worn with no clothes on. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but that's how I feel. Like, I should not be wearing clothes wearing this. Check it out. Check it out. So, for those who know, right, that this piece is indigenous to, anybody know? This is indigenous, clearly to Africa, but which country in Africa? I'll give you guys a hint. It's in East Africa. It's Kenya! Kenya is worn by the Maasai people, Maasai warriors. And I have a little quick story to tell you guys after I fix my bun, because it looks like my bun is doing something else on its own. But, so, I've told this story before and actually made a video on this, how I had met a Maasai woman. And I really wear my hair down like this. Maybe I should for the remainder of the video. But anyway, so I met this Maasai woman. She appeared to me in my dream. This was like, I don't know when this was. A little while back, or maybe a couple years ago. And I felt like she was my reflection. I met her, we were like in a park. It was outside, definitely, in a park. And she had, I think, her daughter with her. And she said that I said, how you like the U.S.? And she was like, I don't really like it. And I'm like, oh. So she was like preparing to go back to her home country. And I wanted to treat her to dinner. So we had planned to go out to eat. And I took like her and her daughter out to eat. But I just felt like the sisterly bond. And I thought it was really interesting that like this woman appeared to me in my dream. So it was like I was watching before I fell asleep. And the funny thing about it, I was watching, this was like during the daytime, like broad daylight, nowhere near night. I was watching a documentary on the Maasai people. And this strong, mystical feeling came over me. I was like overpowered by this, I don't know if it was a spirit, but it was an energy force that I could not help but fall asleep. And I don't really take naps during the day, right? When I'm up during the day, when I'm up, I'm up. I don't really take naps, right? I don't go to sleep until it's nighttime. But I ended up freaking, I just was overwhelmed, right? And I could not help but close my eyes and take a nap. So I took a nap, and like right when I fell asleep, she appeared in my dream. It was just like a transition from what I was watching in the documentary to me just going to sleep. And she came up in my, like, in a different dimension. And how I interpret dreams is like it's like a continuation to real life. I don't see it as anything separate. Look at these cowrie shells here. Look at this. So at the bottom there, that's what we have. So I just felt a deep connection. It's hard to put in words, but I was left speechless. And I felt so happy when I fell asleep and I met this woman in my dream. I felt so happy. I felt so connected to her. Like we knew each other. Like we were just supposed to meet. And then I was disappointed that I had to wake up. I woke up from the nap. I was like, oh. I'm looking at this like, should I wear this to work? I gotta be careful. Some of the patients like to grab when they touchy. It's like, hold on, but I just might. I like the sound of them. Beads. So I think it's the same beads that they make waist beads out of. Girls be wearing the waist beads to motivate them to lose their stomach, so that they get the waist bead as like a size that fits them very snug tight. And it kind of draws attention to the waist, consciously, so that they can be motivated to slim down a bit. So there's 5 of these. I love it. I was like, girl, give me that. I want this. She's like, you do? Yes, girl, I do. So I got 2 more pieces I'm about to try on. I said, can I wear all of these at the same damn time? I'm looking at these. I'm like, okay, how do I put this on? But she's like, just slide it over your head. And I'm like, you sure it's going to be able to fit over my head? Especially with my bun. But it does. It fits, you guys. Just like so. I'm like, yes. I love it. I love it. And then I got another one. Similar. It's made in Kenya. Worn by the Maasai warrior people. And I feel like I must be a Maasai warrior. I feel like that. I feel like I'm a warrior sometimes. And I was talking to this guy yesterday. Because when I left the hospital where I work, I decided to... I had to go pick up my package in Manhattan, in Midtown. And from there, I saw this guy, this street vendor. He saw me and he grabbed my attention. I was looking at the things that he had on his table. And then he was like, yeah, you came straight from Africa. I was like, I did at some point, right? We all did, right? Our ancestors came here. And we descended from them. And they are us, and we are them, right? They live in us. And so I'm like, yeah. And then he said, I did the DNA test, and I found out, he was telling me, like, the countries that he was linked to from this DNA test. And I say, you know what? That's cool. He seemed really happy, right? Not to rain on his parade, but I say, for me, I don't feel like I need to take a DNA test to know where the hell I come from, right? I know where I come from, but he was saying, like, for him, it was just something special, something unique, divine about it telling you specifically in Africa, like, where you come from. So the one he took was Ancestry. That doesn't tell you the tribe, it just simply tells you the country. So if I'm going to do it, I want to go all out and learn what tribe, right, that has the common DNA characteristics that I possess. But I feel like it's not to say, I guess I feel like I'm doubtful that it's 100% accurate, because it cannot, like, I feel like there's error in it, right? Just because we may share common DNA characteristics, does that mean that I come from that particular tribe? Who knows? So I haven't taken it, essentially. I'll probably take it if I'm not paying for it, but I don't think I want to pay for it. So I'm looking at the makeup of this and how it's made. It's clearly, it has little tiny beads. The same beads here is part of this, and like those waist beads. But I'm wondering, and these are the shells, the cowrie shells, but I'm wondering, well, how are these beads strung together, right? It looks like it's on some type of material, like some kind of wire. It's amazing either way. Ooh. Oh, alright. I wonder, can I slide this, put this on top? Ooh. Ooh, I like it. I like. I would wear this to work. She was like, "You're gonna wear this to this weekend, tomorrow?" I said, "Probably. I don't know, depending on if I'm gonna go out. I don't know. I think tomorrow I might stay in and just paint, but it depends. I do have, like, I'm scheduled to go to a few events tomorrow, and even like today, but I only went to one event today, so I don't know. So I say, if not, it's gonna get worn sometime. Most likely to my, I'm gonna wear it like at my workplace, but I like. me like. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys what I got next. My incense went out. The fun thing I think about having kids is that being able to pour into them knowledge and wisdom, to teach them. I'm a teacher. I like to teach children, and I'm looking forward to that. With the right man, of course. With the lucky Prince Charming, and definitely making them more conscious and self-aware. What happened to the incense? It just freaking flew out. Oh, there it is. Some candy. Oh, I'm hungry. I gotta go re-up. I'm probably gonna go to Harlem tomorrow. They have this literary festival happening. At the Schomburg Research Center in Harlem. I went to the pre-fest the other day. It was nice. They had a panel of Black librarians speaking. I posted the video. Say this is a phase. Hell nah. I feel so much beautiful and so in tune with my roots when I dress like this. I love it. I'm gonna pull this out like that. Let's see. Yeah, put this on top of the others. Like so. Just put this on the top. I like. So elegant. Alright, let me show you guys the next things I got. So this is the actual name of the Festival. This is like the little goodie bag they gave us for signing up to the newsletter when we first came in. It says 2022 Freedom is Juneteenth Art Shop Music Panels Culture. Hosted by, who's this hosted by? The Spot NYC. I think it came with a free shirt. Let's see. She's like, what size you want? Medium. Okay then. I like it. It's cute. It's a nice little design here. It's a woman. So like when we make designs like these African-centered things, we often leave the man out. We gotta bring the man back in there. Even when I look at like the theme of my artwork, it's feminine energy, definitely. I probably can count on one hand how many male figures I have of paintings that I made. Is it only one? It might just be only one, the one I'm looking at. Osiris. Oh. I like this shirt. Yes, honey. Yes. Freedom is. All right. What else came in this bag? I'm just looking at these things for the first time, actually. So. Talking to the moon. Oh, this is the schedule. And they have, I took some pictures of this gallery art that was there too. I love New York. People say, "Oh, you leaving? Gonna stay in New York? Hell yeah! Where else? What place in the U.S. is better than New York?" I'll wait. Just look. I love it. Okay, so these are the artists. I can't see it. Look at her. Danielle M. Cherry is the artist and owner of DMC Original Art from Brooklyn. So the lady that I got these necklaces from at the festival today, I think she's from like DC, where she has a DC area code. Because I was like, DC? She was like, yeah. It's 202. Like, I know area codes. And owner of DMC Original Art from Brooklyn, New York. Danielle has been painting since 2012, and her abstract artistic style includes a fluid art technique which is inspired by the free flow of nature. She works with acrylic paints, including a signature use of gold molding paste and epoxy resin to add a sense of texture to her pieces. The combinations of texture and gold symbolizes bringing the art to life and to light. DMC Original Art creates wall paintings and functional art as home decor to include coasters, serving trays, tables, and mirrors. So, okay, so that's her art right there. So beneath her is Hardest. Hello, my name is Kevin, aka The Hardest, and I created the B-Note collection. So I took a picture of two of these paintings that he has. Powerful, One is Nina Simone, and the other one I think was Harriet Tubman I took pictures of. But he painted Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. He got Frederick Douglass, Marcus Garvey, and Harriet Tubman. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's so much talent in New York City, and people got the nerve to say, can y'all see those? Art. And that's the guy right there. People got the nerve to say, am I gonna leave New York? Would I live anywhere else? No, but I probably would visit, of course I'm gonna visit other places. Just so much talented energy. I didn't start painting until I came here to New York City. And I asked myself, if I was still in Jacksonville, Florida, would I be painting? Would I be expressing myself in this way? would I be wearing African-centric clothing? Now, granted, I always kind of been dressed like kind of hippie-ish. So, hippie, hipster clothing, but in terms of like African-centered, who knows? I was kind of drawn to like multiculturalism, like even in Jacksonville, Florida when I was living there. So I went to like the World of Nations fair. I missed that too, but basically every nation in the world was represented there. They had like vendors, food, music, arts, crafts, everything that represents different cultures and countries from across the world. And they call it, I think, the World's Fair in Jacksonville, Florida. So I always been to, like, I always been into events like that and multiculturalism. But being more African-centered and grounded in my heritage, yes. I have to think, I say LA played a major role in that. But that's just, I don't know, something about LA. Kind of got my awakening there, working on my doctoral studies. Definitely. More grounded in my heritage and my identity as a African-American woman. So, okay, so this is just a list of the events. Black Creatives and Culture Market, Juneteenth edition. Freedom Art Show. So I did meet the coordinator, the organizer of this event. We sat and talked for a little while because I had some questions about it, and then I thought that one of the people on the panel on the lineup was I thought it was Keisha Cole's assistant because her name was Ronique Marshall, the name that was listed. And so she was like, I didn't know Keisha Cole's assistant. She was like, hold on. So when I showed her the face or the picture of the one I was talking about, she was like, oh no, that's not her, that's somebody else. The hell did I say? Oh, never mind. Looking at something else. Look at this pillow. Alright, so what else? Oh, they gave us pins. How nice. I have 2 pins here. This is cute. With the logo on it. Pins. And what else came in this bag? Let's see. It's a lot. A bookmark. They told me readings for learning, but no, I read to be free. Genesis Renji. Always Black Cipher 2022. Yeah. But yeah, with the art, like me doing more African-centered art, that was birthed here in New York City. The dressing, more African-centered, started in Los Angeles. Sometimes it's good to go away from your roots. I mean, not your roots, but when I say roots, I mean like your family. Your American roots, right? Your American family. Because I know had I stayed in Jacksonville, I know I would not show up in this way. I'm pretty sure I probably wouldn't. I had to go away. What the hell is this? So this came also. Yo, what is this? This came with this goodie bag. Fill pot 1/2 way with well-worked soil. Place seed in soil. Cover with 1 inch of fine soil. Water and place pot in the area with full sun. Keep soil moist but not soggy. Plants emerge in 14 to 20. This is a plant. Yo, the funny thing when I left this today, on my way out there, I said to myself, like, yo, I need some freaking panties. I need some more underwear. And I said plants. I looked at my plants and like, okay, damn. My plants have been with me for I think over a year now. But they look like they are dying. I got 2 snake plants and 1 aloe plant. The aloe plant, I think that shit done with. But the snake plants, they holding on. But they look like they kind of like shriveling up a little bit. Actually, I can show you guys. So, I'm like, damn. I need to get some more plants. Look at my babies, these twins. Alright. One definitely is more thriving than the other. But y'all tell me, are these plants alive or what? I don't know. This one seems like it's just not getting taller. It's the same height. And then this one, I watered them today too. And I was told when I bought them that they don't require that much water. And then this one is definitely gotten taller since I bought it. But the fact that it's like closing up. Look, it's closed. This was more, it was open. But it's closing up. I think it's sad. Are you sad because you're closing up on me? What's going on? Maybe they feel neglected. Because when I got these plants, I was working, I think, from home. So I definitely was with them more. When I was working from home. But now I work fully in person at the hospital, so... But this is cool, yo. So it comes with soil. This is too merch. No, this is too merch. I think I'm about to do this right now. I must have planted this seed. What kind of seeds are these? Is this jalapeno? Oh, it says okra. Okra? Okay. Growing your own food is like printing your own money. This is powerful. Check it out, yo. This came in. I didn't even know that they had this. This is like, I'm feeling it, yo. I'm feeling it. You know what? This is inspiration. This is definitely inspiration. Growing my own garden. I might come back and do a separate video on this. So I can plant these seeds here. This is definitely inspiration. I was actually going to pull it out and plant it now, but I think I'm going to do it in a separate video. Most definitely. Put this back in here. Oh, cute. She's so adorable. She's so adorable. And the seeds are in there. You know what? I do want to take a look at the seeds, though. I can feel them. Alright, let's put this back in this pouch. It's the little things for me. I wouldn't say I'm that difficult to please when it comes to like relationships. I'm not. It's just small little things like this. Just simple things. Alright. Wow, that's a nice goodie bag. We need more festivals like this, y'all. And I'm so thankful for IG, like Instagram, because I think thanks to social media, they help us promote more positive messages. So you have a lot more people waking up to this consciousness of being. Alright. I didn't think this video would be this long because I didn't know I had all of this stuff here. So I also got this too from the festival today. This is actually, I thought this was so cool. The bag is just bomb. Little cute bag here. But I thought this was so unique. She had these on her table. This is from a different vendor. The future is in your hands. Oh yes, honey. I love it. I love it. So basically this came from a mental health therapist, a licensed mental health therapist here in New York City. She was at the festival and I saw that she had these on her table and I'm like, what's this? And basically it's affirmation cards. So she says that, you know, she works as a licensed mental health therapist and she's definitely African centered. And I was curious to see, okay, do you work in private practice? She says she does both. She works at a community mental health center, I think in Brooklyn, she said. And she also has her own private practice where she sees clients remotely over telehealth. And she was just telling me like her approach that she uses with her clients and how she's very flexible in adapting to different techniques, interventions that best suit her client population. And they respond well to that. So I'm like, yeah, she gets it. And so she was explaining to me, the importance of mental health and this and that. And I was like, girl, say no more. I'm a psychologist. She was like, oh, well, you know. So I don't even have to go. I was like, yes, yes. And so I think it's the reason why I was drawn to her table. But this is like a keychain here of affirmations. And I say, you know what? I do this already with the patients I work with, given they're all majority black men, actually. And I like pouring into people what I feel about myself, right? And of course, I feel very positively about myself. I empower myself, and I want to do the same thing for the patients I work with. So I already use affirmations, but I just wanted to see what her affirmations were. So I'm going to read them. This is so cute. Handmade with love. Alright. So it says, you are a whole lot of lovely. Trying my best is enough. I heard that. Because sometimes we don't feel adequate or we don't feel we good enough. People be trying your gangster, yo. I be feeling that way too. It's like as if like you're not, producing your best. I chose to think positively. Okay. I like. It's okay to make mistakes. Mistakes help me learn. You are deserving of all your goals. Yes, honey. You are capable of amazing things. You are wonderful. Yes, you. You are more than enough. That one right there. You are amazing. You are important. You are special. You are unique. You are kind. You are precious. You are loved. I am going at my own speed. My body is strong. I am grateful for what I have. I am choosing to have a good day. It's okay to ask for help. I can be afraid and do it anyway. I heard that. And you talking about me going through the program I went through. Obviously, there are many obstacles, right? Nothing is smooth sailing. And so I was faced with many setbacks, challenges, people doubting me, people not wanting me to be in the program, number one, and people wanting me out, right? People not thinking that I'm capable to become a clinical psychologist. Like, just people just speaking out against me and doing things working against me too. So me being a psychologist now, it wasn't supposed to happen according to a lot of people. But it's not up to them, right? It's not up to them to decide. It's the universe, right? Even though they saw themselves as the gatekeepers of the profession. So, of course, I, had a lot of emotions that surfaced and going through these challenges, just, feeling let down, even fear, uncertainty. I experienced uncertainty a lot, but having to push through that, right, and be my own cheerleader. And it still continues, Sometimes people don't understand and they don't see, like, how a lot of black people who have reached a certain amount of success, sometimes have to walk this journey alone. And we are our only cheerleader. We are our only support system. People don't get it, but y'all will see. So it is what it is, and I definitely resonate well with that one. I can be afraid and do it anyway. Just pushing through in spite of. Stop to remind yourself of the great things you have accomplished so far. Yes, I did that at the beginning of this video. So I practice this like on a regular basis, as you guys can see, just those affirmations. And I pour that into the patients I work with. But yes, taking some time to reflect. We can be going, not even realizing, like, damn, I haven't made it this far. And that happened to me a few times when I was in the program. I'm like, damn, I can't believe, like, I'm already halfway done. And then I got to the end. I'm like, damn, I can't believe, I did it. It didn't feel like it was worth celebrating. I didn't feel like it was a celebratory moment, because I felt like I've been going. You just in the mode to keep going, right? It's just like a marathon or anything else that you're going, like you just keep going, you're going, you want to keep going. You're not even thinking about how far you've come. You just keep going. You're in that, like I'm in that grind mode, just going and going and going. It's just like not even taking the time to see, like, damn, I've come so far. So it was difficult when I reached the end because it was like, okay, this is the end. It was bittersweet because I just wanted to keep going, which of course, there's more after getting a degree, a PhD in clinical psychology, but, it's just like, damn, I am enough. I believe in myself. I am fierce. And a black person getting a PhD is much different than any other race, right? Because given the cultural context of our society, black people are already counted out in society in general, and especially in certain professions, clearly, with black psychologists only making up 4% of all psychologists here in the United States. So it's not an easy feat, though people will try to make it seem like, okay, so what, you achieved that, right? Y'all don't. It's like people don't respect it. Some, not all. I would say majority of people actually have paid homage and shown their respect, but then you have some people who just, they don't get it. I am motivated. I am on the right track. Yes. I am a problem solver. Yes. I accept myself. I am proud of all the wonderful things that I can do. I see challenges as opportunities. That's how I do see it, yo. All of these resonate with me, for real. But that's just been my approach. I think that's how, I've been able to attain what I have, because even challenges for me, I see opportunities. Like, I'm an opportunist, so I see an opportunity in everything. Challenges, setbacks, when people bash me and say negative things about me, when people, have called me into meetings and spoken ill against me, like, I see it as an opportunity, and I alchemize that shit to my advantage. I am creative. I haven't figured it out yet. Who has, right? And even when you think you figured it out, it never goes as you saw. I will achieve all my goals. I can learn anything. I was born to learn. Yes, 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 yes. Now I'm wondering, is there a way that I could take this off and open this up? Yes, there is, because I wanted to share these with the guys that I work with. It's a good idea. Alright, I just want to have it sitting. I want to share it with people. So it's good I can open it up. I'm definitely going to take this to my workplace. But this is by, let me see if I have her card. I think she gave me her card. I like this. If you have any issues with this purchase, please contact us ASAP and give us a chance to make it right. Okay, Black owned. Come through. Come through. BlackandExtraordinaryDesigns.com by Sabrina. And she has all of her social media links there. Alright. So, what else do I have? What else? I'm like, I thought we should be wrapping it up by now. Alright, so the last thing is, we'll have a few more things actually. But I'm about to go ahead and open, dun, 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 finally, this package that I got from Nairobi, Kenya. And I'm a bit nervous because I'm hoping they fit, yo. This is, I think, my first time ordering shoes online. Yes, these are shoes. I'm afraid. And I ordered a size 10 because I'm like, okay, I'd rather order a size too big than too small. So I got a size 10. I usually wear a size 9, 9.5, sometimes 10, but I know they motherfucking lying, yo. This shit say 8. I know they motherfucking lying, but it says 8, but it could be 8 in their size. So let's just hope. Now see, they have 8 circle, and I know I know I put 10 on there in the U.S. size, so we'll see. It could be 8 in their size, but I don't know. It's looking, and it's funny. Like when I picked up this box, it felt very lightweight. I'm like, this shit is light, but it could just be how the design is made based on the material they made out of. The size, I don't know. It don't look like it. It's not looking like a. It's not looking like a 10. All right, this is the brand here. Y'all, I'm gonna be so disappointed if this is not the right size. So they have it here. It's just not looking like the right size. It's not, but it might be. Let's see. Okay, the UK is an 8. In the US, I think it's a 10. This better be a freaking 10. This better be a 10, but I like the design, yeah. I like the colors. That's what drew me to it. Kitu Kali. Y'all know I like to look at everything, and I'm nosy. They got newspaper in here. Y'all know your girl is nosy. I be looking at stuff. Let's see. What kind of newspaper is this? Transforming Homes with Beeswax Organic Candles. So this came from Nairobi, Kenya, as I said. Okay, we'll read the newspaper later. No, you gotta see. What is this? Kenodi loses bid to stop jail directive. Lands Interpol job. This is from November 26, 2021. Alright, anyway. Oh, it looked like it could be comfortable. Alright. I'm scared, y'all. What if they don't fit? Oh, no. This is supposed to be a 10. They do not fit. Y'all figure they wouldn't fit. I cannot wear these shoes at all. And this is supposed to be a 10 in the U.S. This does not fit me, yo. So how do we resolve this? This is not fit. This is an 8 in UK. They do not fit, but they're so cute. Oh man, I'm so disappointed. I forget how much I paid for these too. Yeah, it says 10 US, but this don't fit. Came from the UK. By way of Nairobi, Kenya. $62. It doesn't fit. This is the people who make these shoes. Hello, we are the Kitu Kali team sending you your shoes with love from your workshop base in one of the largest urban slums in Africa, the Kibera slums. It means a lot to us. And they got here pretty quick though. Like no more than 2 weeks, I think. It means a lot to us, and we hope to continue supplying you with cool kicks for a long time. Yo, not the way these things, my foot is in there, but it's no room at all, and I feel like my toes are curled up. Please post pictures of you in your new Kitu Kali footwear, and we will repost it on our platforms. We love seeing our shoes on customers all over the globe. Yeah. It does not fit. It feels like an 8 in the US. I do like the design though. It has their name in there. Their logo. But baby, no. I wonder what material they use. Feels like cardboard. $62. God damn. This shit is freaking tight. It ain't no way. Ouch. Ow. Ow. This shit hurt, y'all. This feels like an 8. It's like a 7.5. That I squeeze my foot into. I mean, they cute, I like, but damn, so what size do I need? If these fit like this, then I'm going to need, this is supposed to be a 10 US, right? This is supposed to be a 10 US, which is, I guess, an 8 UK. But if these fit like this, I'm going to need me like a freaking 12. Baby, these do not fit, honey. I mean, they cute and all, and I like, but they do not fit. Ouch. My feet are like, they're hurting, they're screaming like, ow. Like, ow, why you do this to us? So last thing I want to show you guys is this bag here that I got out in Harlem. Now I got this, I think, a week or 2 weeks ago from one of my friends, and I think you guys were with me when I was live when I purchased this bag. But I wanted to show you guys what it looks when I wear it. So cute. And I didn't realize at the time when I got it, but it definitely smells like real genuine leather, yo. And I know money when I fucking smell it. I'm like, damn, is this leather? And if it is, I don't know if it's priced correctly, because I think he told me it normally goes for $80, but he sold his bag to me for $60. And I'm like, if this is real genuine leather, which it smells like it, it should definitely be more than what he's selling it for. But maybe he doesn't know. Doesn't know, but I'm going to go buy another one from him, and then I'm going to tell him after I buy the next one, like, listen, you might want to consider, like, if this is real leather, because it damn sure smell like it. You know the smell of leather. I'm like, damn, smelling like money. But I realized it's the shape of the bottom part of Africa, and I was looking for the top part, but this is what the back looks like. Just the bottom, and then it have like a shape of Africa as a button. So how cute. Alright, you guys, I'm about to end this video, and I'm about to contact Key2 Kali to see what is going on, and hopefully they will be so kind to send me a pair that fits, because I like the shoe, but I just can't do this size here. It's definitely the wrong size. So maybe I can ship it back and they can send me the correct size. Cause I'm going to have to maybe measure the size of my foot so they can make sure they send the right size. And they're going to have to correct that, because if I'm running into this issue, imagine, I'm sure there are other people who also are running into the same issue, who are ordering this from the U.S. and it's being marketed to people here in the U.S. So I'm just like, y'all got to get it right. Come on. Come on, yo. That is not a true size 10. This is definitely not no size 10. But on that note, I'm about to end this video. Business Hub. Alright. Did you know this came from Africa? Straight African. Straight African newspaper. But alright, I'm going to catch you guys later. Next time I come back live, it probably will be after I finish all my new paintings. I'm really excited to get into that, jump right into. Alright, I'm so excited because, y'all, wait till you guys see what it is. You probably have an idea, especially given the motif that I'm already been going with, but wait till you guys see what I have. I just feel very proud. When I was drawing these, I wasn't so confident that it was going to come out right, but when I finished, I was just like, damn! I had to sit on it for a little while, but alright, I'm going to catch you guys later. Share this video. Leave your comments below.